After that movie, the following 2 or 3 movies that you did wasn't very good.
No, they were not good.
So you were labeled as one movie wonder or something like that.
One film wonder, yeah. The press began calling me one film wonder.
That was harsh.
It was accurate.
It was accurate?
It was accurate. Because the films were not good. What happened is after my first film released, then I got a lot of offers from different producers and directors. And the directors that I wanted to work with, the ones that I thought were really good directors, they were not approaching me. So I began signing films of new directors and new producers, and So I signed about 9 films. And at that time, actors in India were doing 30 films, 40 films.
Every year?
Simultaneously, at one time.
30 films at the same time?
At the same time. So an actor would have 30 or 40 films he or she was shooting at different stages. So one film is starting, one is halfway through, one is, quarter through.
In Hong Kong, the record was like 17 or 18.
17 or 18.
But never 30 or 40.
Yeah. So, but it was also half these films used to get stuck. The film industry at that time used to work in a very chaotic way.
So by that standard, you were still very choosy.
I was very choosy. There were people who were doing 40 films and 50 films and 60 films. 30 was the lowest.
Okay.
So a lot of these films that I signed were big mistakes. But it took me a while to realize that. When I began working with them and the shooting of these films began, so 6 to 8 months later or 1 year later, I realized that I'm in a soup. And the media started calling me the one film wonder. If 3 have released, the remaining 6 are also very bad. I know that. Nobody else knows that. I know that. So I'm like, I'm finished. And at that time, when I was shooting for these 9 or 10 films, I was very unhappy. Very unhappy. I used to be crying.
You mean really crying?
Actually crying. I used to come home and I used to weep. I used to lie in bed and I used to weep. I'm not kidding.
Because you were thinking, oh gosh, tomorrow morning I have to get up again, do the same thing again.
I'm so unhappy doing this work. And I have committed to it, so I have to do it.
So you had no way to bail out?
I had no way to bail out. And that time, I swore to myself.
Never
that
again.
Never again am I ever going to do a film unless I'm happy with the director, and I trust his sensibility, the script, and the producer. Unless these 3 things are totally 100% in place, I am not going to sign a film. Even if I lose my career, even if I don't get any more work, I'm not going to compromise on this.